Hello, welcome to the Treehouse Book Club, the 2021-2022 version. My name is Miss C or Miss Karen. It doesn't matter to me which name you call me. And I will be introducing the 5 books for the book club this year. All the books have been chosen from the nominees for the Missouri Mark Twain Award book. Um, those will be voted on in the spring by students in the schools here in the state of Missouri. So if you work along with the book club, and you'll have 5 of the books read right off the bat. So let me talk about the first book. Now, usually when I'm introducing a book, I will read the first chapter or so to give you an idea of what it's about and what it's like. This particular book is a graphic novel, and it's not so easy to read a first chapter of a graphic novel on YouTube. So instead, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the book, and then you can pick it up at the library, or if it's not in, you can request it and we'll get it to you as soon as possible. So the book this time is called White Bird, and it is by the author of the book Wonder. Now, if you have not read the book Wonder, I encourage you to read it. Check it out and read it. It is a good book. I believe you'll enjoy it. It's well worth it. But this particular book involves one of the characters from the book Wonder, and his name is Julian. And in Wonder, he wasn't a particularly nice kid, but he's kind of changed his ways. And he has a school assignment to write an essay about someone in his life, someone older in his life. So he has chosen his grandmother, who is known as Grandmère in the book because she is French. And Julian asks her to tell him about her life when she was young. When she was young, in Europe where she lived, World War II was happening. And because she was Jewish, she was in danger of being sent to one of the camps. And nobody wanted that to happen. So she tells the story of how some good people saved her from that fate and kept her hidden all during the war, and then a little bit of what happened after. So that is what this book is about. Also, at the very end of the book, there's some information about World War II, about the concentration camps. Not a lot, but a little introduction. There's also an author's note which explains why she wrote this book and what the reason, behind the book is. So, if you check online on the library website, ucitylibrary.org, and go to the youth pages, and in the kids section, if you click on the box that says book clubs and scroll down, you will find underneath the title White Bird, there will be a link to questions and an activity. Now, the questions are things you can think about while you're reading the book or after you're reading the book. You might want to talk about them with your parents or maybe a friend or two or a brother and sister. That would be great. Now, the activity for this book is similar to what Julian had to do. I have included a list of questions, and you can pick, a couple, 3 or 4, maybe 5, to ask an older adult in your life about what happened to them when they were young. They can be simple questions like, did you go on any vacations when you were a kid? You know, did you go to college? There's simple questions. There's things that aren't too personal. You don't want these people thinking you're a real nosy little kid, you know, although you're not so little. But anyway, I want you to find someone that you can ask. It can be a grandparent, like Julian did. It could be an aunt or uncle. It could be an older neighbor or a family friend, just someone who is older than you. And you can pick a few of the questions and ask them these things. You'll be surprised what you can learn from them. And there may be some other surprising things you find out. I mean, who knows? So, that is this month's book, and I hope you will come back and view the video for next month. And there will also be questions and an activity to go with the next book. And if you can't get it offline, if you don't have access to, print it out or whatever, you can come to the library and we can give you copies. That's fine. And don't forget, we're in a new location temporarily at 6900 Del Mar. It's the building with the big green dome on top. So we'll be glad to see you in the library. But I look forward to introducing the next book, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.